Hey guys, it's Keely here with EJD Mahachek. I just wanted to pop on and share some more quick tips about QuickBooks Online. Today I wanted to show what the differences are between some of the items under customers and suppliers. So first, under customers, the most regular ones that you'll use are probably your invoice, receiving payments, and sales receipts. So let's start with an invoice. An invoice would be if you need to send an invoice to a customer that has not already paid, just so that they know how much they need to pay. So you'll select your customer. Let's use Adwin Co. You'll select your product that you've sold to them. Maybe you did a gold party. So they owe you $2,000. So this is going to go to your sales account, and the other half of the transaction is going to go to your accounts receivable listing. So we'll save and close that. Now, when they pay, you'll have to receive a payment. So we'll go into here, we'll receive a payment. You have to select your customer, so it'll be from Adwin & Co. Now you'll see that gold party invoice that we just created today. We'll select that one to be paid. Make sure you're depositing this to the right account, so probably your checkings account. Make sure that the amount is correct. And then you can save and close. Now, this is not going to post any extra income to your profit and loss. All that this is going to do is take the amount that's sitting in accounts receivable and move it into your bank account. The last one under customers that you might want to use would be your sales receipt. Now, a sales receipt would be if you've already been paid for something and you just need to provide your customer with a receipt. So we'll select your customer. We'll use Adwin & Co. again. We'll select your service. Maybe we sold them catering. We'll put the rate in here and your sales tax. Using a sales receipt is not going to hit your accounts receivable listing at all. It's going to deposit it directly to your checkings bank account, and the other half of the transaction will be recorded to your sales on your profit and loss. On the flip side, looking at suppliers, we've got expenses, checks, bills, and pay bills. Those are probably the most important ones that you'll be using in here. Now, if we use an expense is going to come directly from the payment account to your expense account on the profit and loss statement. So we'll select your supplier. Then we have to select how you're paying it. So you might have paid it with your checkings account, or you might have paid it with your Visa card. So we'll say we paid it with Visa. We select the category, put an amount in, and then we can save and close. Now, on the flip side, if we want a bill, it's going to be kind of the same, except you're not going to select a payment method because you haven't paid this bill yet. So now you've received a bill from the Bank of any city, and you owe them for advertising in the amount of $500. By entering this bill, it sits on your accounts payable listing, but it also goes to your advertising expense on your profit and loss. So we'll save and close that. Now, if we need to pay that bill, you now have to go to New, Pay Bills. You'll select the account you're paying the bill from, and here's our bill that we just made, the Bank of any city, for $500. So select the Bank of any city. If you paid it with a check, you'll want to put a check number in here, or you can leave it blank if you paid it with maybe debit or cash, and your date of payment. We can save and close this, and now that bill has been paid, and it will no longer sit on your accounts payable listing. The last one you might want to use under expenses would be checks. Using checks in QuickBooks Online will allow you to print a check out on your standard check forms if you've got those. Or if you need to keep track of your check numbers, it'll allow you to keep those here. So it works the same as an expense. You select your supplier. It's going to come out of your checkings account. Put in your check number. Select your expense. Enter how much it was. And then you're good to go. So now this is going to post to your checkings account and to your dues and subscriptions. A check won't hit your accounts receivable or your accounts payable listing. because it's being paid right then and there. I hope this has been helpful. That's all I've got for today.